Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and welcome to your driver ratings and team ratings for the Chinese Grand Prix. All drivers and teams covered as I rate them out of 10. Now, as I got being a busy evening, I won't be using the drivers' images on the video, saying revealing what score I'm going to be giving them before I say it, because it just take me too long to edit it. So we're just going to do it in the normal way in this video, where I just say the scores without the images. So let's start off with Red Bull, shall we? Max Verstappen, 9. Yes, I give Max Verstappen a 9. Obviously, in the main qualifying, P1, and then P1 in the race, and then in the sprint, only P4. So, qualified P4, and obviously still won the sprint race. So, yeah, not the complete domination, but still absolutely outstanding by the 3-time world champion. Sergio Perez, I'm going to give him an 8. I mean, qualifying, I think he was P2 in the normal qualifying, then in the sprint he was P6, and then in the race P2 as well. Another Red Bull 1 and 2, and 100 pole positions to the team, so not bad going that for Red Bull. My team, Ferrari. Charles Leclerc, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he's very good this weekend. Much better performance, because he's looked a bit off it recently, but he was definitely on it this weekend, so that's really good by Charles Leclerc. He finished P5 in the race, I believe, and yeah, so good job by Leclerc. Carlos Sainz, 5. I mean, I thought this was his worst weekend of the season so far. Obviously, Leclerc been in qualifying, the sprint qualifying, but Carlos Sainz in the normal qualifying been damaged his front wing. I'm surprised he didn't do more damage to the car. And in the race, actually, Leclerc finished P4 and it's Sainz who finished P5. Yes, came back to now. So P5 in the race to Carlos Sainz. Not the best of weekends for the smooth operator. Mercedes. Oh, here we go. My driver, Lewis Hamilton, 3. I mean, just wow. Absolutely unbelievable. Lewis Hamilton in the sprint qualifying in the wet was fantastic. He qualified P2 and got P2 in the sprint race, then in qualifying P18 and ended up finishing P8 or P9 in the race, but I'm marking him down because the constant moaning on the team radio and complaining about this setup and that. Well, you weren't complaining about the setup in the sprints, were you? You were saying, oh, the setup's amazing, but then off track, as soon as you qualified P18, you were blaming the setup. So get out of here, man, seriously. Just stop with the PR nonsense, yeah? I mean, this is why my support for Lewis Hamilton has dropped a bit. You know, I can no longer support him off track. I only support him on track now. I just had enough of all of his excuses. Really wound me up this weekend. It really did. George Russell, I'll give him a 6. I thought he was decent, to be honest. I mean, outqualified Lewis again, outraced Lewis in the main race. Yeah, the male model, George Russell's doing a solid job, so fair play to George Russell. McLaren, Lando Norris, 9. Yes, I give Lando Norris a 9. P1 in the sprint qualifying, then in the sprint race, got a bit too eager, trying to overtake Lewis Hamilton, ran out of room, but then in the qualifying, in the main race, done outstanding in the main race. Got on the podium, I believe. So, yeah, really good job of that by Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri, 4. I thought it was bang average by him, really. I thought he was very poor. very poor looking after his tyres. He's got to work on that. And I think he only finished about P8, P9 or something, so not good that by Oscar Piastri. A lot of work for him to do. That's his main weakness, is looking after the tyres. Alpine, frog legs, Pierre Gasly. I'm going to give him a 6. I mean, in the race he finished P13, qualifying, out-qualified by Ocon again, so he's really got to work on his qualifying. Esteban Ocon, 7. Yes, I give Esteban Ocon a 7. P11 in the main race. Qualifying, out-qualified Pierre Gasly again. So, I think they are slowly improving a bit. No doubt this was their best weekend so far for Alpine. Just missing out on the points, which is real unfortunate. But I believe the points will come soon. Aston Martin, Fernando Alonso, 7. Yes, I give Fernando Alonso a 7. Finished in the points again and outperformed Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll, 0. Absolutely 0. I mean, when on earth is this guy going to put out his misery? He needs to put out his misery. He's nowhere near good enough. He finished outside the points again. Just damage, calls out carnage on the safety car restart. Yeah, not good enough. Not sustainable whatsoever. That by Lance Stroll. His tiniest hammer got ruthless. Racing Bulls, 1-1, Yuki Tsunoda. I'm going to give him a standard time as he did retire from the race. He got taken out by Kmag, which we'll get onto his rating in a bit. So, yeah, not 1-1, so really unfortunate. Daniel Ricciardo, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought it was a better weekend by Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, he out-qualified 1-1 Yuki Tsunoda. 1-1 was having DRS issues in qualifying, so that's why he went out in qualifying 1-1. Yeah, so solid stat by Daniel Ricciardo this weekend, I say. Obviously, he got hit in the race as well. Caught up in that carnage with Lance Stroll, but he still finished the race, and that will give him more time, surely. Because it was now or never this weekend, and I think he's done enough to stay for a bit longer. But obviously, we'll wait and see what Racing Bulls say on that one, because they're going to have the final say, aren't they? Let's have it right. Kick Sauber, Bottas, I'm going to give him a 8. I mean, usually for driver retires from the race, I only give them a 5, but I thought he was superb this weekend. You know, got into Q3 and then in the race was running in the points, and what happened? Engine failure. His Ferrari power units let go. Guan Yu Zhou, Steady Eddie. I'm going to give him a 6. In the sprint, he did really well. In the main race, not so good. And that was such a great reception he got. That was lovely to see. It really was, honestly. Just, he got very emotional, and I don't blame him. The crowds were absolutely amazing to Guan Yu Zhou. They really were. Haas, Nico Hulkenberg, 8. Yes, I give Nico Hulkenberg an 8. P10 in the main race, and in qualifying, made it through to Q3. Absolutely fantastic by the underrated German. Kmag, 0. Absolutely 0 for Kmag. I mean, just this driver is one of the most dirtiest drivers I've ever known. He's been dirty to my driver in the past, and he was so dirty with Yuki Tsunoda yesterday. This guy needs putting out his misery. Put Ollie Behrman in that car. Come on, Haas. Be ruthless. Nowhere near good enough by Kevin Magnussen. Finally, on to Williams. Alex Albon. I'm going to give him a 6. In qualifying, P14. And in the race, he finished about, P12. Williams do not look great this season, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully the first points will arrive soon for this historic team. And finally, on to Logan Sargent. I think you know what's coming. 0. Absolutely 0. I mean, wow. He spun it in qualifying, I believe, and then in the race he may also span as well. But yeah, this guy seriously needs put out his misery, man. It's time for Williams to get ruthless. That's the driving ratings done. The team ratings. Red Bull 10, 1 and 2 again in qualifying, 1 and 2 in the race. Outstanding. Definitely outstanding by Red Bull. Ferrari, my team, 7. I was a bit disappointed with us this weekend, I'm not going to lie, but still some solid points for us. But no doubt the most challenging weekend to my team so far this season. Mercedes, I'm going to give them a 6. I mean, you got to mark them down for how bad my driver was half the time with his constant moaning and that. So, yeah, I'm going to give Mercedes a 6. McLaren, I'm going to give them a 7. Really good points to them. Alpine, I'll give them a 7 because no doubt this was their best weekend of the season so far. Aston Martin, I'll give them a 6. Again, marking them down. Alonso good, so Lance Stroll absolutely useless. Racing Bulls, I'm going to give them a 7. 141 was doing a solid job, then unfortunately got taken out. And Daniel Ricciardo, much better this weekend. Haas, I'm going to give them a 7 because how good Nico Hulkenberg was. Kmag is shocking. Needs to down his misery, honestly. Kick Sauber, I'm going to give them a 7 because Bottas did well and Guan Yu Zhou half the time said Eddie was decent as well. And finally, on to Williams. I'll give them an average 5 really because I don't think they look good at all, Williams. I'm not going to lie. So that's the driver ratings done. Team ratings done. Next time out, we're off to Miami, which is going to be another sprint race. And I do not like the Miami circuit one bit. So I will not be watching that sprint race. I'll watch the main race, but really not looking forward to it. Really not. Comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. No doubt Michael.Chelsea at the FC will be down in the comments, getting his ratings. Once again, apologies for no driver images in this video. It's just going to take too long for me to edit. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Thanks for all the support recently. Absolutely amazing. Bye-bye.